You need to do a DNA test. Verydarkman test Cubana Chiefpriest. Please do not forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, comment and share, and please do click on that bell icon so you get notified when I post a new video.
As the hot Onus media.
So as you all know, Verydarkman is friends with Cubana Chiefpriest, and as a social media critic that he is, that dives on every issue. So some people were already dragging him for not talking about the issue with Cubana Chiefpriest with alleged baby mama and son. So he then did a video and was talking about the issue, was saying some kind of things like how would the woman come to Nigeria and she already has a bank account, that she's into hookup, like trying to shame the woman. Like, what's the difference between a hookup girl and the person that is carrying the hookup girl? Like, there's no difference to me. They have the same moral value, no difference. I know he did the video so that people will not be dragging him, so they will not think he's partial. But the way he was talking kind of subtle, because if it's the Verydarkman that we know, if he's not his friend, if Cubana Chiefpriest was not his friend, the way he will drag the person, he will not talk so friendly like this, so understanding. And the lady was interviewed by Lucky Udo, and she said a couple of things in the interview. Like, this issue has been going on since 2022. If Cubana Chiefpriest had did the needful, then this issue will not be dragging long like this. The needful is a DNA test. That's what he needs to do. Like, why is he dodging it? Why is he running away from it? The only reason I can think of about him running away from it, because you know it has something to do with the lady, and he did it without protection. There is a big possibility that the baby might actually be his baby. Maybe he's just afraid of the repercussion of what the wife is going to do, what he's going to do to his family. He should have thought about that before knocking a random woman without protection. And from the lawyer that was handling her case before, there was something that the lawyer said that really caught my attention, that the first time they met, that they wanted to get down, that she insisted on protection, but Cubana Chiefpriest was like, no, that he doesn't have any disease whatsoever, that he walks around with a HIV test strip. That's really wild. Like, when I heard that, I was like, oh my god. It's not only that is the sickness around. There's herpes, so many other sickness. There's hepatitis that you can actually contact that has no cure. So my own personal advice for this issue not to be dragging itself, he should do the needful. Simple DNA test to clarify all this issue, and if it turns out that the baby is his child, he should take responsibility. And if it turns out that the baby is not his own, for the woman rubbing his name in the mud, he can sue the woman or whatsoever he wants to do. That's his business. But he should do the needful first. He should do the DNA test. Very necessary and very important. He cannot keep on dodging it. He cannot. Forget the fact that people are saying that the baby looks like him and all that. The thing that we stand firm is actually a DNA test. Like, you cannot contest that. There will be no doubt absolutely that the baby is his or not. So watch the video of Verydarkman talking about the situation.
Alright, so about this woman that came out to allege that Cubana Chiefpriest is the father of her child, and Cubana Chiefpriest is refusing to take care of the child, and he has abandoned her and the child in Kenya. Well, if you have been on the internet for a long time, you know that this is not the first time this woman is coming out. This same woman don't come like 2 years ago. You understand? When she can't accuse Cubana Chiefpriest, say, he give him belly, they take care of him picking and all that, But Cubana Chiefpriest denied the claim 100%, right? Now she's back. See, my advice is this, right? To Cubana Chiefpriest, and my guy, physical, but at the same time, yeah, this thing don't turn another thing. If I were you, or if I were in your shoe, you understand? We go get an agreement. You say you never see this woman before. This woman said that you give her belly. It is simple, right? There'll be an agreement, right? They will write. According to you, never see the woman before. If they do the test, you have to do DNA test, Cubana Chiefpriest, right? Because of the child. May this child not just suffer. If they do a DNA test, and the test comes out negative, they will detain the woman for Nigeria. She go right for defamation and spoiling your name. If the pikin are your own, you go pay for damages. You go pay for what the woman don't suffer for many years, and now she take care of that pikin. You understand? Now, I want to believe the woman's story, but at the same time, the story makes no sense. Because I watched the podcast from this guy, Lucky Udo. And shout out to Lucky Udo, you try, by the way. So I watched the podcast, I did the interview by Lucky Udu, and these are the interesting parts of the thing that I found out, right?
22 April, and it happened that I went to the restaurant to have some dinner in VI. There is where I met my baby daddy. So the first time we talked, we changed his contact, we talked, and then I went back to my apartment. So when I went back to my apartment, the second day he called me. We met, and we met to this certain hotel, big hotel in Nigeria called Intercontinental.
What's the name?
Intercontinental Hotel.
Now, here's the thing, yeah. So, she said, according to her story, she came to Nigeria in 2022, and in that 2022 was when she met Cubana Chiefpriest, right? That she went to a restaurant to eat in VI. Then she met Cubana Chiefpriest, and the next day, they met in a hotel. It doesn't make sense. You just met somebody today, the next day, you don't go meet them for hotel. You be a shower. And you a prostitute. Sure, you they do company. But that's, by the way, anything could have happened. Maybe the alleged Cubana Chiefpriest gets sweet mouth, like Verydarkman. You don't understand? So, make we leave that side, but it doesn't make any sense. Now, another part again is this, right?
Almost in my room 2 months going. So
I thought you asked him for money to.
yes, I told him I wanted to do, but that part is key. And he told me I should wait a bit. I should not hurry. So I say okay. So he has been giving me, that time he was giving me some money to pay my apartment where I was staying. And I was like, oh, I look someone who is nice, so I can't judge him. When someone told you just keep his child, maybe he has a reason. So I did what he told me. So after 2 months, when my pregnancy now was coming big, and I told him, okay, now I've sent you the account number, and you don't want to send the money so that I can do. So what can we do? He told me, don't worry, that I'll give you money to go back to Kenya, but we'll keep on communicating. So when I came back home, after 2 weeks, this guy blocked me. So I was like,
Okay, so here's the thing, yeah. She said Cubana Chiefpriest, alleged Cubana Chiefpriest said he has been giving her money. She actually established that Cubana Chiefpriest was giving her money, and then he also promised that he was going to give her money for her to remove Peking. Now, here's the thing. You just came to Nigeria in 2022 as a foreigner. How did you open a bank account in Nigeria to the point where you have an account number? That's another thing entirely. That's one of the things where they say, wait a minute. You came to Nigeria in 2022, and in that same period, you met Cubana Chiefpriest. At what point did you go to open a bank account? But it's her story. Now she know what she should talk. But in order to establish this story, all those transfers when it don't make to you, do you have a receipt? All the chats, do you have a chat receipt? And that number I used in chatting you, you can provide the number as well. I feel like you should post the number. And which place will not take knack? You understand? Which place would I take now? All these things were information that I thought Lucky Udu was going to ask her. However, I never really watched the complete this thing. But this is not the little pattern I was. So, which point and how much and how many times did you do a transfer to you? Which bank? They can go and run through the bank. If you people had a call, they can run through MTN. Yeah, this is a serious allegation that should not be joked with, right? So, Cubana Chiefpriest and this woman, make this thing not continue for a long time. I would advise that they should go into an agreement. Cubana Chiefpriest say he never see the woman before. The woman say, I'm the father of Peking. This is a big allegation, bruv. So, madam, come. You go right. If the Peking no turn out to be in own, you go there for Nigeria. They go detain you for defamation. And you go pay for charges. Yes, you go pay for spoiling his name. You pay for all the damages. If it turns out to be he, boom. Maybe he hide. Did they want to do one? Maybe he was drunk. He go pay you for damages. And everything you ever spent, the emotional and mental trauma, the this one, the that one, all the things you're supposed to do for the child, 100%. It's going to take full responsibility of that. It's that easy. So, if the woman not ready for the agreements, yeah, maybe, I don't know, like Cubana Chiefpriest, not top now the day. But for me, this is just my own suggestion, right? To clear everything. So that person will just come accuse person, and there's no, wait till be the English again, repercussion. Not repercussion, they call it. There's no repercussion for that thing. You just go accuse person to chase clout or to chase cruise and all that. I'm not saying that's what she's doing. Do you understand? I am saying that there should be a penalty just in case she is just using this to gain clout or gain fame. And as for me, that child does not really look like Cubana Chiefpriest. It actually looks like the lady. For all the people that say, he look like Cubana Chiefpriest, there's no need for DNA test. To me, they don't even look alike. She looks like his mom. But anyways, madam, if at the end of the day this thing is cruise, I hope you know that you are just messing your child up. The child will grow up, come see you for social media, you do all these things. But then again, this is just my unsolicited advice. Peace and love.
So, what do you think about this video? Do you think that it's actually very necessary for Cubana Chiefpriest to get a DNA test done as soon as possible?
Thank you for watching my video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. And please do kindly leave your comments in the comment section below.